Hello, René Van Geer.
René?
Yes, René Van Geer.
Hi, it's David from TRANOI. We're a little bit late,
hello.
and thank you very much for your patience.
No problem.
Cool. I know we're all very busy at the moment for preparation.
Yes, I understand.
Week. Yeah.
Sure.
So thank you, René, for welcoming us in your work time and your work. Where are you right now?
Right now I'm in the car.
Oh, you're in the car. I thought you were at the atelier.
Yeah.
At the atelier. So René is one of the founders of a brand called Secrid, which makes wallets, leather, and other fabrics actually. And René, I would like you to, if possible, to present your brand and your products.
To present the brand?
Yes, please.
We more or less developed a new generation of wallets based on card holders. In the past time, the market was divided in either card holders, which were just metal cases, or leather wallets. And we more or less integrated these two markets. And, well, it appears to be a very good combination. It has been very successful, and it has been copied a lot of times by many companies in the meantime. So it shows it's interesting part of the market.
It is. And what's how did you are two founders, right?
Yeah.
And how did you two come to do this adventure together?
Yeah. Well, in the past we used to have a design studio. We made a lot of different products for a lot of different companies. All kind of industrial design it was, including child seat safety, telephones, a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm.
And when the new type of cards were developed in 1997, the RFID, the chip cards, then we worked for some banks to develop equipment for this kind of new cards. And at that time we thought, well, actually the wallet of the future is a card holder and not a leather wallet anymore. So in the past century, we already developed the first card holder case, and so we had some experience with this. We sold it, from our own company. So we had some experience. And when in 2008 crisis came, financial crisis, our design studio was completely without any jobs. So we had actually no choice but giving our own job, creating our own ideas.
Yeah.
And we said, well, what can we do? Maybe make a new card holder. So that was actually the right timing to make something completely new. It was because we had some problems. Yeah, sorry?
Yeah, no, I was just going to say that's how the best stories happen, huh?
Yeah. And looking back at that time, we can say it was a blessing in disguise. It was like, at that moment, it looks like a big problem, but now we're so happy that the problem occurred, and we had to make the choice to stop with the design studio and to start making a new type of wallet. So more or less we're very happy with that. Yeah,
and you make choices are very important. I mean, what's there's a famous phrase that says renouncing is choosing, or choosing is renouncing. Can't remember in which order, but it's also what you're doing with your product, because Secrid is very tight. It's a mono product basically, you know. So it's another choice, and I think that's what makes the success of your brand and your product. What's the name Secrid, by the way? Where does it come from?
Well, it is in fact a fantasy word, but we try to refer to the secret of identity, to keep your identity secured, this kind of thing. It's protection of your cards. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Which makes sense now that I know.
Yeah.
So I know that you've been with us for a few seasons now. It's the third or fourth season that you're going to be with us. More?
Yeah.
And I know that you've opened corner shops at Printemps, or am I right?
Yeah.
Yes. How does that work in terms of knowing your customer? Because
in the customer you mean the department store or
no?
The
I mean the final customer. Is that because you do B2B and B2C too? Yeah, B2B.
Yeah.
let's start with the beginning. B2B, you do. What's your network? How do you sell? With trade shows? Do you have agents, distributors in different
We have
countries?
some agents. We have some distributors. About 50% we do directly. For France, we have an excellent agent. But for the US, we could not find one, so we started just to do it ourselves. And actually, it's going quite okay in the US also. So every country has a different situation.
Okay, and so B2B is the basis of your business, and you're doing also the B2C by yourself by doing corners. And do you have shops? Do you have stores in your own names or only corners?
Not yet, but we are planning to start with that in this year.
So
like in last year.
Yeah. Sorry. Now you're in touch with your final customer too, which is a goldmine for a lot of brands to know exactly who buys what.
Very important. Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah. But in general, most of our retailer network is independent stores. So many independent small retailers. Not so many chains. And the department stores, we also waited quite long. We wanted to be ready for it, to have the bigger customers. And so we have more or less 7,000 independent retailers. And it also gives a lot of feedback from the market.
Yeah.
To have contact with the smaller stores. Yeah.
And do you work in collaborations with artists for your products or other people sometimes, brands?
Not that much. We wanted to wait with that because first we wanted to build our own brand. We do have a lot of requests for collabs, and last year we started with the first collab with Freitag.
Yes.
They make the bags from recycled tarpaulin. And well, that's very nice. Nice company to work with. Very nice people.
Nice
and completely new target group. Yeah.
Cool. Because it's like a blank canvas, huh? It's like you can do so many collaborations with this. Do you how do you make that brand famous? Because I want people to know and to understand how big is the difficulty today to make your brand, to make people aware of your brand. So do you do special events? Do you do anything to make it come out of
actually,
Secrid?
We did very little on that. We focused very much on developing a product that people like to show each other. So people who buy it, they use it, they become enthusiastic, they show it to their friends, or they give it as a present to the friends. That is the main part of the success. We have no events for consumers, hardly. We sometimes do an engraving at a retailer, but that's not reaching that many people. We are also very quiet on the internet. We have always been a bit careful with that. Yeah, a bit secret. Also because we grow so fast every year, so we can hardly manage the production otherwise. So we always say, keep it quiet, keep it in the speed that we can handle.
Organic.
And that's already enough. Yeah, organic.
Yeah.
Like this year, we make more than 2 million products without any advertising or whatever. So it's quite busy.
What's your biggest market?
The biggest country is still Holland. I think this year it's more or less the same size as Germany. Maybe they will take over the number 1 position. But in general, we sell in 70 countries.
70 countries?
And, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Not bad, huh? Go Holland.
We're quite happy with that. Sure. Yeah.
Good on you guys. Okay. So I promised it was going to be a quick one, and it is a quick one. So I'm going to let you go back to driving wherever you are in the world. I guess in Holland, getting ready for TRANOIR. And I will see you very soon at TRANOIR in next week.
Sure.
So thank you very much, René, for this quick interview.
Yeah.
And I see you soon.
Yeah. See you at TRANOIR. Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.